Leo. Leo is the young man who was overcome. Can we get Leo some more towels and some water, please? Was overcome with tear gas. What happened, Leo? Who do you work for?
I'm a freelance photographer out of Albuquerque, New Mexico.
A little bit. What happened?
I got hit with a canister and then it dropped on my feet and exploded and everything came up.
Yeah. What went on? What precipitated that?
People weren't leaving the middle of the road and they dragged all the cones and yield do not enter sign in front of the police line, like 100 feet away, and the police kept asking them to leave, and when they didn't leave, they just launched
More
gas into the crowd, and thank you, and that was that, and then one hit me, and then hit the ground, and yeah, I just couldn't breathe.
How long were you down?
I don't know. I was like, people were grabbing me and pulling me out. Some guy pulled me out, and then I kind of hit the floor, and I couldn't breathe. It felt like my lungs, like I was underwater and I was drowning.
Were there other people down there who got hit as much as you did?
I can't honestly tell you. There was gas everywhere, and yeah, it was not fun.
Did you, to say the least, did you see the Molotov cocktails?
No, I didn't see a Molotov. The only thing I saw was water bottles being thrown, and I haven't yet seen a Molotov cocktail, and I know it's going around, so not seen it yet.
Yeah. There have been reports of shots fired.
I did hear some kind of shots by the Quick Trip. I was about 100 feet away, and I looked over, couldn't see what was going on. Man, I look like a mess.
Yeah, you can see yourself in the monitor.
Yeah.
Do you have any clothing out here?
Yeah, I have my storage car over there, so.
Yeah. Did you ever, where are you from?
Albuquerque.
Albuquerque, New Mexico. Did you ever think you'd be witnessing this in an American city?
I witnessed it in Albuquerque. If you don't know Albuquerque, we have a lot of police shootings as well, so.
And then, so you have witnessed, you had been hit by tear gas before?
Yeah, I was in the Army, so I went through the chamber, but I didn't remember it like this.
So, I'm not sure, considering, what you just said, that your odds are not real good. You get hit with tear gas.
I love this being on the front line stuff, but sometimes you feel a little brave, and, you could go a ton of times and nothing happens, and then it's just that one time, bullets don't have navigation systems on them except from the back, and you can't tell where they're going. Yeah. Exactly. So you get hit, it's part of the job.
Yeah.
I'll be all right.
You gonna go to the hospital?
No.
You gonna get checked out?
No.
Are you gonna go back out there and do that?
Yeah, probably. That's why I got my camera. That's the only thing I care about.
Come on in here, Jake. Jake, this is
I'm Jake.
This is a guy who he was on live. He was trying to help you.
Oh, were you?
Yeah.
I walked you for part of the way. Oh man, I couldn't tell who was who. That's okay, man. You were nuts.
Are you okay? You got hit, but you said that you're fine. Did you hear any shots being fired, Jake? Don't go anywhere, Leo.
No, we heard earlier. We heard earlier that there were shots at Canfield, which is the street where Mike Brown was killed 9 days ago, and it's an area where it's not uncommon, according to people who live there, for there to be shots heard every night. I don't think it's necessarily even related to the protests, Mike Brown, the police presence. I think it just happens sometimes. In terms of the standoff down the street, I mean, we were there, and there was clearly people throwing things at the police, and the police not happy that there were barricades being erected.
What about Molotov cocktails?
I haven't seen any. That doesn't mean they're not there. I haven't seen one.
Yeah.
There have been, our photographer John was over there when somebody threw a glass bottle. Yeah. Now, I've seen plastic water bottles being thrown also. There are clearly people in the crowd trying to provoke the police, but they're a minority in terms of the people who are here. Down there, it was a little bit more provocative.
Yeah. I did have to say something. I've been here the whole week, and the people of Ferguson have given me water, given me rides, protected me, helped me hide when police were firing the little rubber bullets on us. And I have to say, hey, I love the people of Ferguson, and I know there's issues, but I hope they get the right thing done, because they've been really good to me. And before I came out here, that picture wasn't painted, but I have to say the people of Ferguson, they're really awesome.
The local pastor here says that of the people who are trying to provoke the police, some of them are from out of town, some of them are from the neighborhood,
Right.
but some of them are from out of town. But according to everything I've seen and according from everything I hear, it's a minority of the people here.
And you and I had the same experience, and I think Leo had the same experience as well. When we got, well, not with that. No, he's standing here. Wait till you see the tape of this. We're going to send you a tape of this.
Man,
but people here just wanted to, they really just wanted to be heard.
Yeah.
They would come up to me and say, I'm so glad you're here. I want to meet you, what have you. It wasn't the picture that was being painted about the folks here. I think
that's right. And I think for the most part this evening, the protests were peaceful. And people were abiding by what they were supposed to do according to what had been hashed out between the community and the police, which is a continuous march in a loop. But then that stopped, and people started congregating here, and then the police presence grew, and you saw what happened.
What do you think? I mean, you've been here how long?
I think I've been here since Tuesday or Wednesday.
What do you think, as you've been here on the ground, I know we sort of swoop in, right?
Yeah.
But as after a while, you can sort of get an idea of what's going on. What's going on here, Leo?
I think it's just an issue of, like, a long-term treatment of the people here, and they feel like they've been subjected to racism by the cops. They're not being treated well. You know, they're African Americans, and they go buy groceries and are walking home and they get stopped. You know, they're walking to school and they get stopped. They're just tired of it, you know, and it's understandable, and it's not fair to be treated that way because of the color of your skin. And I don't think Michael Brown is the one issue that started it. It's decades.
It's a flashpoint.
Yeah, you know, it's like, you know, the needle in the haystack, and then they finally found it, you know, and now it's going off. So
There was a pastor here that you should have on your show tomorrow. I'll have him on mine. He is from Cincinnati, where you might remember 15 years ago, they went through many of the same things. Riots, police shootings, accusations of racism by the police. And the system changed. The policing system changed there, he said. And he's here to...
Can we get more water?
And he's here to try to talk about the different kind of policing systems that should work, community policing as opposed to whatever they're doing now here.
Yeah. And so, you know, there's a car that happened earlier where the issue was, where they said there was an issue with someone being shot. It's odd, you know, we don't know what's going on with that.
you know, even when I was sitting down there before it gassed us, a lot of the people just want justice and peace, and I mean, that's it. There's nothing else besides that, and I hope something can happen. I would hate to see another Trayvon Martin situation.
Come in. Mark Lamont, he'll come in here as well. But go ahead.
The point that somebody just made. Come on, Mark. The point that somebody just made here is, if let's say you're here in this area right here, and you want to go home,
you can.
There is the 101st Airborne right there.
Right.
There's another presence down there, and you know they're serious. Right. They're not playing down there. What do you do? Where do you go? What if you came out here completely peacefully, as most of these people did, and you just wanted to exercise your right to protest? Things got crazy. You want to go home now?
You absolutely can. People right here have been saying, well, you guys talking, Mike.
No, it's not plugged in.
They were saying, we want to come home. We want to go home now. And they're saying, we literally can't. When can we go home?
Right.
Again, they're trapped.
All right, that's tear gas.
So are we, by the way, but...
Do you smell that?
Well, the tear gas. That's probably the same tear gas from before. I don't think that's new stuff.
See it inside this.
Yeah. That is tear gas, and boy, that is the... wow.
That's my little gig. Thank you so much.
You guys, it is hard, yeah. Hang on. So listen, there's tear gas in the air here, and some people are being overcome. Our crew is being being overcome. Are you guys okay? Is everybody okay? You okay, Jake?
I'm fine. Here's the question.
Jake, I know. I'm going to hear about this, but that's okay. You know?
But the question is, like, why are these police still here? What is the helicopter? But like, who's left?
Come on, Jake.
But who's left right now?
Oh my
it's
God.
like 100 members of the media and like 20 protesters.
Yeah, but why are they still here? Come on. I understand what you're saying, but I don't know if there should be. You can hold this. I don't know if there should be this much presence, but
Well, I'm not talking about.
there should be some police.
Obviously, there should be a law enforcement's presence, but
What's necessary is an organized sort of drawdown now, where police begin to move back as people begin to leave. People want to go. There's tear gas in everyone here's eyes. People closer to the street have more tear gas in their eyes. Everybody wants to go home right now, and police are keeping this going with their presence and with these helicopters. Something needs to change right now.
Yeah. Okay, we're going to take a break here because obviously there's an issue when it comes to tear gas here.
whoever makes gas masks, sponsorship out of it.
Yeah. Listen, this is breaking news here on CNN. Everyone in our immediate vicinity is being overcome by tear gas. They're rubbing their eyes. There's that itchy, scratchy throat. It's not enough to really don a mask for an entire period of time, but it is definitely extremely uncomfortable. We'll take a break here. I hate to take a break in the middle of